Jeremy here, pristine grounds. We are out. It's about 7 in the morning. The roads have been kind of treated. We got to go out and clear our commercial sites, and then we got our normal residentials. I threw a post online. If anybody else needed any kind of help, to give us a call. So I've had all kind of people reaching out for that as well. So we got a bunch of extra residentials added onto the list today. I only do that when there's a big storm normally. You know, residential customers don't normally want their driveways plowed if it's only an inch or two. So we got a long list to get done today. Probably got to visit our commercial sites multiple times as well. We got a couple thousand pounds of salt in the back of the truck. Let's get at it. So as we see, everybody's here. So nobody works. Plow this entry area where we can fit through. We'll get this other one, and then we're gonna leave it alone until they come out and move their shit. Little salt as we're coming down this. Clear this little area. Fully salt it, and we're getting out. We got to do the sidewalk real quick, and that's that for this one. We're gonna heavily salt it. We got snow coming all day, and we'll be off to the next. Make sure we coat it good. We'll do this front sidewalk, and then we're gonna get the hell out of here. We're out plowing this blizzard we got. I thought we would have got more snow, but we did not get a whole lot. It's all right. We pre-treated yesterday, so didn't really do a whole lot. But we're gonna go ahead and get this stuff cleaned up. We're at the church. I'm solo today. Carter wanted to go and try to plow. Just push some snow around our neighborhood. Alright, shovel. Not plow, but he's trying to make a little extra money, actually do something other than video games. So I bring them with me to videotape. Sometimes you don't really like it. So he's probably excited today that I left him alone. Try to push up. We might have to go in 4-wheel drive. Yup. Try to plow in 2-wheel drive all the time. I don't no damn sense in 4-wheel drive, but look at the difference. Get this all pushed over. I should keep stacking it all here because it is going to get filled up. This snow, this is going to be 6 feet tall. I keep it in V or scoop mode all the time while pushing because there's a little gap in between the left and right wing, and it'll let a 6-inch trail of snow the whole time while we're plowing. So we're about as high with our pal already. We're not even pushing it up yet. Let's get a little up. Lifting it, I'm not just forcing the plow up with the snow. We lifted the plow up that high. Get these commercials done and we can get our residential started. And we can go tag all our people that called up. You gotta keep your pile pushed back, because who knows how much snow you might get in another week for the rest of the month. And if you don't have somewhere to put it, you're gonna be in a good bit of trouble. Going this way, we'll turn around. We should have salted this as well. I'm just going to push this over here. Nice. We're going to salt as we're plowing this a little bit. Salting back up the whole parking lot. Get this middle salted. We're gonna lay it down. I got the spinner on 7, flinging it out farther, and the augers on 8 to bring a little more back so we can heavily salt. Auger back to 7, so we're doing 7 and 7. Just back up to get this little spot here salted. Okay, we'll back up, put some more salt down. Just make sure it's covered. Salt again. I'll shut it off. We're going to salt again. As we get out of this parking lot. Spot pulling out. What are you doing, bud? You coming to church? First battery is done. I'm going to put it on a time lapse. We'll clear the rest. We're going to push this a little bit over there, push the rest down, and then we'll shove it all over into one spot. So it's going to be a good time. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Let's get this church done. We got the driveway to get done, a couple more commercial accounts, and then we're off to the residentials. We can't push that one too far in or it's going to push on that garage they got there, so that's when we're going to pile that up at. We got another pile behind us for that part. We're going to pile at the fronts, a couple little piles there. We got this big pile here. And just opening up the entry area. Push it out into the road. Show you all the controls that we be working with. Right, here's our plow controller. Turn, press it once. Barely see the light, but that lets the lights come on. If you hold it, and it turns all the things green. That's how you actually move the plow and, you know, scoop. V mode, you can move the wings independently, you know, and then it's up and down. You got right and left. I like to V it out, and I'll give it a little bump to make it a little wider, just because the ends of it hit on the ground when you're turning and going around things. The salter right here is already on. It's a spinner right here. It's a 7. We'll probably keep it a 7. The auger, turn it on to move the auger, drag the salt back. This vibrator loosens up anything that's kind of stuck up on the wall, even though it's a poly box and it shouldn't stick. Cut this on, put it on 7. We're just going to drive around the lot. So put y'all back over here. Just driving around now. I mean, it's stressful plowing. You know, should we go now? Is it time to go get it done? There's not a lot of snow. Should we plow it? Are they going to be mad for the extra charge? If we just salt and come back later on and we still got to clean stuff up and then salt again, are they going to be mad that they got 2 saltings? You know, it's stressful. And then if somebody falls and it's in your contract that it falls under your thing, liability's on you. And if you don't get out quick enough and clear up everything, the potential for somebody falling is a lot greater. I gotta check. I don't know if that spinner's spinning. Sometimes the spinner don't spin. Yeah, she's spinning. See, this is why we put this on here too. There's no salt. Look, there's a little bit right there. A little bit of salt there. But there is no salt on the back of this truck at all from this salter spinning. It all gets caught on this, and what don't get caught on that would get flung under the truck, gets caught on here. So the spinner on 9, so it flings out a little farther. We're just going to give it an extra coat. It flings better to the left side of the truck for some reason. Not as much flings out onto the right. It's just straight back and to the left. There's no inside baffles or nothing to direct the salt. It just dumps down and flings out. So people are impatient, man. What are we gonna do with this snow? I normally put the snow right there, but it's not happening right now. Drive up here, pull it back. Up, pull the rest of this out that we can reach. There's a step about there. Scott's truck there is the office manager. That is who pays us. You gotta watch for cars, because they don't watch for you. They don't care. Checking for cars. Turn around. We're gonna cut the salt on while we're backing in. So we're driving past these apartments to go to the next place. We're just going to see if our salt has done anything in the last half hour. Looks good to me. We'll come back out later tonight. We're supposed to get another inch or two here in the next couple hours. So whatever don't melt off, we'll plow. When we do our cleanup, put some more salt out after. Our house is coming up right here on the right. You see a lot of people with Boss equipment, Boss V-boxes and Boss plows. Around my area in southwest Pennsylvania, everybody runs Myers plows, including myself. And we also, most of the time, everybody's got Myers Salt Dog equipment for their salt. But even this big boy in front of us. We're gonna head on over to them apartments where the people didn't move out of the way yet. I told them about around 2. It's nearly 2:30 now. Been going for the last 5 hours. We're here at the school. The snow is literally as tall as the sidewalk. Salt. And we'll be done with this one. We'll put the rest of them on time lapse. This is the only one I haven't touched at all this storm, so we'll shovel them couple spots, and we're gonna go do the walkway where the teachers and the staff go in, and it's off to the next. make sure to leave us a like, comment on the video, and subscribe to the channel. It would really help us out. Trying to salt this other Med Express we did, it just keeps snowing, covering it up. been a long night. I started plowing maybe 1 in the morning, a little after midnight. It is 9:30 now in the morning, and we're just about finished up. Did everything in the middle of the night, and I just went back to double check on properties. And we got another couple inches in the middle of the night. So replow, resalt everything, and then I came back a couple hours later and salted again. So just today, or yesterday, it's a new day now. Yesterday we plowed, and we plowed last night, and then we plowed again this morning and salted. So I'm trying to think, should we go by the residentials? They need plowed. They got a couple inches, I know they do, but I am damn tired. We go do the residentials, it'll be another couple hours. I won't be home until noon. And we plowed all day yesterday as well, basically. Now it's Wednesday the 8th. We started plowing this storm on the 6th. And I have not slept since 7 o'clock in the morning on the 6th. I've been out plowing. I went home for maybe 3 or 4 hours the 6th and yesterday. It's after midnight now on the 8th. But we're just going around our sites, we're checking them, we're going to throw some salt down so nothing's slick. Then we got a couple other ones to go knock out. Site checks, handicap spots good. This up here looks good, but we're going to put a little salt down. Case, maybe some wet spots, snow melting off, running down. We'll make sure that it is salted and safe. We'll do this part, it flings to the left better, so we'll fling it over here to the left. We're just going to back up here, this little spot behind us. We'll get those spots up there. Saturated with salt. Trying to spin her up so it flings it over a little farther. Zip creep through this little pile of snow. Salt gets a good coating. We'll salt where we pulled up into the lot. Go through the big parking lot. Just gonna quickly sling it out here. Entryway, and we'll salt that, and we'll salt the middle. You see our tire tracks where we've been. apartments here. The guy called me earlier and asked me if I could go ahead and get them cleared up, so we're going to take care of this as well. We'll put it on a time lapse. Some salt and we'll move on to the next one. Tomorrow's supposed to be a high of 23. We need to wash this truck. It is super salty here. Check it out. Oh, super salty. It is a mess. So we'll get this salted. This area, get this entry area here. We'll be out of here in 5 minutes, 10 minutes. We're going to charge them $150 to salt this, and then we're going to make our way over to the other Med Express, a different town, and we're going to do the same thing, boy. Put the spinner on 8. Augers on 6. We're just going to heavily salt the handicap spots right there. We just passed up. Cut it off. Back up. Put a little bit in this spot we missed. That trash can too. Ding that open a little bit. Is that all it opens? Yeah. Yeah, that's all it opens. Over to around the outside. Again, we'll put it on 6. Spinner's on 8. Going douse the parking lot. It's harder when there ain't cars to ting the salt off. You know? There's cars, you hear it tinging. It's gonna pull right out in the street the wrong way. This area salted too. I'll shut it off. I'm gonna turn it on low while we back up and finish the entry area. We don't want to salt the road, that's just a waste of money. Check the salter real quick. It don't seem like it's coming out good. It is. I need to put the window down more apparently. 8. Auger's on 5. We're going to go down the middle here too. We did both outsides. Alright, that's it for this one. This looks beautiful. Look at it. We'll turn this back light off. We'll keep this top light on. Let's not. We could have cut through that lane. It's 1:33 in the morning. That took 10 minutes, by the way. Whole thing's 10 minutes. Now we made it here to the other Med Express. We'll just go ahead, we'll get this one salted. I'm super tired, man. I'm so exhausted. It's all mind over matter though. So a couple little spots, you see there's a spot over. A couple spots got some ice. There's some wet spots we don't want turning into ice, so we'll get it salted. I'm gonna check in the back, make sure our salt's not hung up or nothing like that. It seemed like it was coming out a little slow. See what we got left. We gotta go to school after this, and that's gonna be it for the night. So we'll put you in a time lapse salting this parking lot, a couple laps around, and then we're gonna go finish up the school, check that site, make sure it's good. We'll probably salt it, and then we're done. We're going home. It's a little after 2, so we should be home by 3. So it's what, a 4-hour run. Maybe it was midnight. Was it midnight or 11? I don't even know. It's not bad. It's not 5 a.m. So let's do it. Put down a good bit of salt, so it should be fine everywhere, but we're just gonna make sure because we got a couple inches, an inch to a couple inches last night out of nowhere. We've gotten snow every day for the last week. I've probably been out at least 10 times in just the last week. Non-stop plowing. So my salt kind of is freezing up some in the truck. I took the top off. I've been letting it sit to kind of warm up a little bit. We're going to check as we're pulling out of the driveway to make sure it is in fact working. Or at least able to grind up. Yeah, I don't know if we'll fit in there, so it'll look clear from here. The walkway, we don't plow the walkway, but it all looked clear. Still, we'll come back later and throw some salt.